Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kalan from White Glove Models and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get started on pack 2 of the Agora Models New York Fire Truck Ladder 9. This truly is a very exciting build for me because, as most of you know, I am a firefighter with the city that I live in, and we are a volunteer department. And so we really rely on donations from the general public and benefits that we hold throughout the year. Usually we have one big benefit at the beginning of the year, and due to circumstances over the last couple of years, we have not been able to do that. And so when this opportunity came to build this kit, I thought what a great donation this would be to our fire museum to get people to be more interactive when they come in, because this is going to be an interactive model when it is finished. So when kids come from the schools and stuff for tours of our fire museum, they will be able to interact and play with the model, and also it'll just kind of be an exciting addition to what we currently have in our museum. So I've also created a Facebook group for this build, and there's a link for that in the description down below, and I'll also put it on the screen here. And you can head over there and follow along with the build on Facebook as well, and see some behind the scenes stuff that I might post on Facebook. And along with that, we have also created a fundraiser for the Yreka City Fire Department, because again, we are a volunteer department and heavily rely on donations from the public. So if you would like to check that site out and learn more about the build and about the department, feel free to do so. And there is also a link for that down in the description down below and on the screen right here. So thank you so much for following along on this excellent build, and let's go ahead and head over to the workbench and get started. So here is part 2 of the build. I've already gone ahead and taken the staples out of this, and look, it even got QC pass, so quality control pass. How about that? So I'm going to actually hold on to this because I might use that too, just for my storage bins later. And let's see what we've got in here. It looks like they've broken it up into a few different sections here. So you have the outer door panel, inner door panel, fire truck rear panel. This is the inner cab panel, and there's some gears and things like that, and then some tow hooks. First thing they are asking us to do is to affix the tow hooks, and they're going to be attaching to the fire truck rear panel. So I think I'll just go ahead and open everything up. This part's interesting because it already has the window and the gear installed. So they've already gone ahead and done that for you. So let's go ahead and set this off to the side here. And as usual, they want us to use super glue. This is plastic. These tow hooks are most likely plastic as well, so I might be bold and just use my Tamiya extra thin, just because I prefer to use the Tamiya extra thin when I can. One thing that doesn't light up on this kit, and I feel like they should, are these lights back here. Sometimes they are part of the brake lights on our fire engines. We have a light bar that's actually kind of up in this area. In the majority of them that flashes, but sometimes these light up as well. So it might be possible down the road to make these light up. We'll see what we can do. But in the meantime, let's just go ahead and put in our tow hooks. And I'm gonna be honest here, I really wish that was a tighter fit. So this will be a little bit tricky. I'll just kind of hold that guy in place right there and slather our glue on there. I'm just going to put a wee bit more just because you know me, I like a lot of glue. I'll flip it back over here and just kind of let it sit there and think about what it did. It looks straight to me. I'm not going to mess with it too much. Just basically you're repeating that on the other side. Now there is a very, very small mold injection point right there. But since that'll be kind of on the inside, you're not going to notice it too much. And again, I'm not going to worry about it a whole lot. That looks relatively straight to me, so I won't mess with it too much here. Yeah, it wouldn't be too hard to maybe put some light in back behind there. And then I'm assuming these are lights as well. So that might be something to take a look at down the road. So we are done with that part for now. So I'll go ahead and set it up here out of the way. And we're going to take these pieces here. So this is the inner door panel, obviously. And all you do is you take your door or window hand crank, and they basically just want you to pop it in place. So push it onto the square peg. Maybe. There we go. Now it's not like flopping around, at least. So they don't say to glue anything at this time. Okay, and I'm pretty content with that. It could be a hair better. Okay. Yeah, they don't really want you gluing that gear, so I'm just gonna have to leave it the way that it is for now. And I just worry about it coming off down the road is my fear. So maybe what I will do, this is a huge risk doing this, but I'm just going to put a spot of glue on there and hope it doesn't seize the whole thing up. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be good. Moving on. The gear has been correctly fitted, it tells me. Then they want you to put super glue into each of the little peg holes here. You will be taking the door and applying it. And I don't see any reason not to glue this right now. I was debating on whether or not I should, but I think we're going to be okay just because I'm not going to be adding any wiring or anything to that area. So I'll go ahead and glue everything down.
And then you should be able to roll the window up and down. Yep. The next bit that they're going to have you do is you're going to be attaching this piece to this side of the door here. And just apply some super glue around the holes here and the areas that it connects. I need my duckbill pliers. And just kind of try to pop this puppy down. It's not really wanting to go. Come on, you can do it. It's not that hard. Your friends did it. There. It's not 100%, but it's better than it was, I reckon. And I'm assuming when you screw this onto the other side of the door panel, or I mean the cab, it's probably gonna flush up a bit. Okay, so it's been an interesting start so far. I just don't know why this end right here is not wanting to push in, but I'm not gonna sit here and force it. We're just gonna leave it. And then the last thing that we get to do is we get to take the door handle and put that in place, making sure that it is going the proper direction. And I just want to clean up this bottom section right there. And that was easy. And this is, again, metal. So I'll take some of my super glue, put it in the hole. Then I'm gonna just spread it around the outside as well. There we go. Now we're talking. That should be more than enough to hold it as I put more in. Do as I say, not as I do. And then again, I'll use my tweezers just so I don't mess anything up. That's perfectly fine. I'm happy with that if that's how it's supposed to be. But there you go, that is the end of pack 2. So we have a door that is almost completed. This is the front passenger side, or captain seat as we call it. And then you have the rear panel of the fire truck right there.
Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, take care.